Yoga with Alex. So today I'm going to take you through a great beginner's class, an introduction to Hatha Yoga. So let's get started by grounding ourselves. So going down onto our mats, laying into Shavasana, corpse pose. Relax the neck, relax the head, let the feet fall out, palms facing upwards. I invite you to close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Just focus on your breathing. Release any tension that you may have in your body. It's time to let it go. Relax your mind. Whatever's happened today, forget about it. It's your time now. Deep breaths. Breathe in positivity. Deep into the belly, fill your body up with positive energy and exhale that negative energy out of you. Breathe in positivity and exhale any negativity. Breathe in and exhale. If you'd like to set an intention for today's class, then please go ahead and do so now. That may be to dedicate your practice to someone in particular, to give them energy, strength in their spirit. It may be for you, for mentally, to clear your mind. It may be physically to improve your strength, flexibility. Whatever it is that you'd like to focus on in today's class, keep that in your mind throughout the whole of this practice. And when you're ready, start to open your eyes and wiggle your fingers and toes and come back into the room. Okay, and start to rotate those wrists and those ankles in a circular motion, one way, and then the other way. And placing your hands down on the floor, bending the knees, take a nice deep inhale, drop the legs to the side. Exhale as you drop, inhale as you lift, exhale as you drop, inhale as you lift. Keep those shoulders flat on the floor, exhale as they drop, inhale as they lift. Engage the core, we're just warming up the spine here. Exhale as they drop, inhale. As they lift to center, exhale and inhale, exhale. Good, and when you're ready, roll over to one side. We're coming up into all fours. Hands are stacked underneath your shoulders, knees are stacked underneath your hips. I'd like you to take a deep inhale, arch the back into cat. And exhale, belly button down, sink the chest down into cow. Inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. Inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. Inhale into cat. And exhale into cow. warming up the spine, lubricating those joints, sending that synovial fluid around the spine area. Deep breath. Okay, coming back into centre. We're going into a figure of 8. So imagine an imaginary 8. We're going round our wrists and then down, sitting over our ankles, drawing that big 8 with our body, warming up the wrists, warming up the hips, warming up the shoulders, getting that body moving, flowing around. Enjoy this stretch, big movements around the body. Make the 8 as big as you possibly can. Really sit back. Good. And change direction. Good, well done. Keep focus on that breathing, deep breaths. Big circular motions, big 8s. Good, okay. And coming into a seated position now. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, bend laterally over to the side. Inhale to the centre, exhale, bend. Inhale to centre, exhale, bend. Sitting up nice and tall with that spine. Filling those lungs up as we inhale. Sitting up nice and tall on those sit bones. Bend as much as you can to the side. Get that lateral stretch. Well done. We're warming up the sides of our body, warming up the shoulders, getting that mobility ready for our Hatha yoga class. And on your next inhale, recover. Bringing the hands up. We're going to inhale, exhale, sink the back towards the back wall. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, sink the back forward, belly button in. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, open that chest. We're warming the chest, we're warming the back. We're filling our lungs up, increasing that oxygen capacity, the lung capacity. Sending all that oxygen to our brain. Good, well done. And coming up into all fours position again. We're going to tuck our toes underneath and we're going to push our bottom up into downward facing dog. First downward dog of the day. We're going to pedal forward. Ears are in line with your biceps. You've got engage in your core. Nice straight spine. Pedal those feet as much as you can. Good, we're just stretching out the hamstrings here. We're strengthening the shoulders. The core is engaged, but we're warming up the legs. Excellent work. And we're going to walk our feet in. Feet come underneath our hips. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, we roll up. Through the spine, head is the last thing to come up. Yeah, roll those shoulders back, elongate the spine, lift the crown of the head up. And we are ready to begin our yoga practice. Okay, excellent guys, we're going to start in a ragdoll. Feet are hip distance apart, rolling the shoulders back. We're going to take a deep breath in, circle the arms up, hinge forward at the hips. We're going down with the hips. Relax the crown of the head in a ragdoll position. Hold the elbows. Relax the crown of the head down. We're strengthening the hamstrings here and releasing the back. You can take a gentle rock here, and we're just going to hold this pose for about 5 breaths. Have a gentle rock if you want to. So this has a strengthening effect on our hamstrings. It has an energizing effect on our brain, a calming effect. Releases the tension. Deep breaths into the belly. Get the belly as close to the thighs as you can. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come rolling up. We're going to place our hands out. Step your ankles underneath your wrists. We're hinging forward at the hips and we're going forward into a wide forward fold. So nice straight spine, hinging forward, keeping that back nice and straight. Nice straight legs, go down as far as you possibly can. If you can, put your hands on the floor, then do so. Relax the head once you get to the bottom and just relax it there. Feel that nice stretch down the back of your hamstrings. Feel the strengthening effect. Should have a nice deep stretch down the back of your leg. Breathe into the stretch. And exhale. Take it as far as you can. If you want to progress it, take those hands behind your legs and push that chest forward even more. Get as close to the legs as you possibly can with your stomach. And on your next inhale, slowly vertebrae by vertebrae coming up. We're coming into mountain pose, extended Tadasana. Feet are hip distance apart, roll those shoulders back. We are rising the arms up, circling up. We're engaging the glutes and we're leaning back. Squeeze those glutes. Go back as far as comfortable for you. If you're finding it uncomfortable, come back up to a neutral spine. Squeeze those glutes before you try and lift up and over. Relax the neck as much as you can. Extended Tadasana. Reach those ribs away from the hip bones. Just have them lengthening effect in the spine, strengthening effect in the spine also. And come back into a mountain pose. Excellent, well done. Okay, we're going to transfer our weight over now. We have option 1, tree pose. Foot to ankle. Option 2, just below the knee. Option 3, inside the thigh. Okay, so plant the feet down into the floor. Have a focus in front of you. Pick whichever option it is you want to do today, and we're just going to hold it. Push that knee out to the side. Don't worry if you can't come to your thigh. Pick one of the other two options, and in time you'll be able to progress and get stronger on that supporting leg. Focus on something in front of you. Keep that knee out to the side, relax the shoulders, engage the core. If you want to challenge yourself, you can extend the arms up into extended tree. This is strengthening the glutes, strengthening the supporting leg, testing your balance. Good. And when you're ready, guys, we're going to change sides. So you have option 1 to the ankle, option 2 underneath the knee, option 3 inner thigh. Pick your option now. Focus on something in front of you. Really imagine you are a strong tree. Your foot is the root. You're rooting yourself down into the ground, spreading those toes along the floor, squeezing the glutes, engaging the glutes, engaging a nice strong supporting leg. The knee is out to the side. If you want to test yourself, extend up and blossom that tree. Hold those breaths there, nice deep breaths in, and exhale, hold it. And when you're ready, come down. We're going into mountain pose, just standing. Tadasana, roll those shoulders back, focus in front of you. Nice, strong Tadasana, mountain pose. Again, have that focus in front of you, elongate through the spine, the crown of the head is reaching up. Deep breath, ground those feet into the floor. Clear your mind. Feel free to close your eyes. Good, okay. Arms are coming out to the side, step the ankle underneath the wrists. We're going to turn your right foot over to 90 degrees. And, square off your back foot, turning your right foot. And we're bending forward with the knee, making sure the knee is in line with the ankles. And we're here, gazing at our front arm, feeling a nice opening in the hips. We're in Warrior 2. This is strengthening the quads, strengthening the adductor and the inner thigh, relaxing the shoulders, pressing down, engaging those arms, biceps, triceps, engaging the lats. Focus that with the gaze forward. This has an opening effect on our hips. Few more breaths. And coming up into center, square off that foot and to the other side, bending that front knee. Knee is in line with your ankle, gently press down, imagine you have a table, gaze over to your fingertips and gently lean into that warrior two pose. Nice strong arms, strong gaze, elongated spine. Open up those hips, feel that strengthening effect in the adductors, into your quads. Opening those hips up and having nice strong legs. Nice deep breaths here in this pose. Keep that strengthening effect in those arms. Push down on that imaginary table. Couple more breaths. And coming up into Tadasana, mountain pose. Relax those shoulders back. Deep breath. Good, reground ourselves. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale down into forward fold. Hands can place onto the floor. We're going to step one leg back, step the other leg back. We're pushing our bottom up into the sky. We're going into downward facing dog. Ears are in line with our biceps. Stretching out the back, pushing those heels down as much as you can. Feel that strengthening and lengthening effect in the hamstrings. Feel free to pedal those feet forward and back. So this pose helps aid digestion, has a strengthening effect in the hamstrings, calming effect on the mind, relieves stress, helps with anxiety. So feel free to pedal those feet or just hold still in downward facing dog and breathe into the hamstrings. Relax the neck, have those ears in line with the biceps. Gently spread and distribute your weight out between your fingers and your toes. Stick that bottom in the air. Push those armpits down into the ground, really stretch from the spine. Excellent. Few more breaths here. And coming into plank position. Nice strong core. Engage that core, dropping our knees down. We're bending at the elbows, going down. And on our inhale, coming up into Cobra. If Cobra is too much for your backs, feel free to come to Sphinx with the elbows on the floor. And we're just going to lengthen that spine here in Cobra. Squeezing the glutes before you stretching up into your Cobra position. Relax those shoulders down. Have a nice relaxed shoulders. Nice lengthened spine. Gazes forward. Squeezing those glutes, supporting that spine into your Cobra position. Coming up as far as you can in your Cobra. With relaxed shoulders and nice lengthened spine. Come as far as you can. And just breathe here. So here we're strengthening and lengthening the spine. Well done. Few more breaths here in Cobra. And when you're ready, sitting back onto our heels, open out the heels, open out the knees, and sit back onto it, child's pose. Extended child's pose, hands in front. Feel free to massage your third eye on the front of your forehead. Relax the head down into the ground. Deep breaths into child's pose. Breathe into the back. Try and aim to get your bottom sitting on your heels. Deep breaths into the back. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Positivity. Exhale. Let it go. Well done. Okay, I'm coming up into a seated position. We are going to extend our legs forward into something called staff pose. So flex those feet up in front of you, push those knees down into the floor. Nice strong quadriceps. Again, you can open up your sit bones by lifting up the fleshy parts of your bottom. Relax the shoulders down and up, elongate through the spine. The crown of the head is facing up and we're in staff pose. Flex those feet, lengthen through the spine, and you should feel the muscles in your quadriceps working, the hamstrings working. This is strengthening the quads, front of our legs, elongating the hamstrings at the back, lengthening and strengthening the spine also. Excellent. Deep breaths here, really elongate through that spine, lift that crown of the head up. Well done. Laying down vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing the knees to the chest, and we're just going to give our spine some loving and rock from side to side. Okay, from here, similar to what we've previously done in a warm-up, mobility. Legs are in tabletop, we're going into supine twist. So dropping the knees over, exhale, and we're going to hold. Instead of keeping it fluid, we're going to be holding a stationary position here. If you want to progress this movement, you can extend that top leg and add that progression there in the spinal twist. And we're just going to breathe into this pose. Exhale. So this is working on the rotation of the spine. Make sure those shoulders are on the floor. And inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, as you go over, drop the knees. Feel free to extend that top leg if you wish to make it a little bit more challenging. Breathe into that stretch there, the supine twist, spinal rotation. Enjoy those breathing there, the breaths there. Nice deep breaths. Relax into this pose. And coming up, placing the feet down onto the floor. Drop the legs out to the side. Relax those hands down by your side. Elongate through the spine. Close your eyes. And breathe into your belly. And exhale. Relax your body into the mat. Let go of everything. All of the tension in your body. Let it fall out of you. I want you to squeeze your toes as much as you can. Tense them up, tense them up. Release. Squeeze your calves as much as you can. Tense, tense, tense. Squeeze and release. Squeeze the quads, tense those legs, squeeze everything. Squeeze those quads and release. Squeeze the bottom together and squeeze the glutes. Hold that tension and let it go, release. Squeeze the abdominals, squeeze, 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 tense those abs. And let it go, release. Squeeze the shoulders, squeeze them. Hold that tension there and release. Squeeze the fists, the wrists, the fingers, everything and release. Squeeze the arms by your body and release. Squeeze the face, scrunch it up as tight as you can and release. Now squeeze your whole entire body, everything that we've just done. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Hold all of that tension and let it go, release. Focus on those deep breaths in and out. And when you're ready, roll over to one side. And slowly make your way up to seated. Take a nice deep breath in. Well done, and thank you for joining me for beginner Hatha yoga. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to see my other videos. Hope you had a lovely time during this practice, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.